the one last final push inside of this war for level 3 in Call of Dragons. The Blood family is coming in strong. What we're looking at right here is the entire level 3 zone. You have the level 3 pass right over here of our opponent and right over there of the Blood family. Notice that we are completely across the entire map right now, ready to push our opponents through their own pass. They're actually already pushed through their own pass. We've been having a lot of fun. This war has been just a great one. We've been able to create flags along the way and just continue to build across, taking over the entire zone. Now, Zone 1 was not a victory for us. Neither was Zone 2, but Zone 3 has proven to work out well. Let me show you. Everything that you're seeing here in blue, this is the entire Blood family. Underneath, or the Blood Moon family, I'm sorry. Underneath that, we have BDK, and underneath that, we have BDO, the Blood Oath family. As we scroll over to the map, you'll notice we have DNS behind here. They just had a final push. They're really their last big push, which I'm going to share with you guys in just a moment. And here we are just kind of holding our own, finishing up with our final builders on these final flags. Essentially, the war is over at this point. But first, let's listen in from our very own Volt, as he has something to say. So let's listen in here.
Had to be a good thumbnail in there somewhere.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. I'm going to do some editing right now.
Priority 1.
Priority.
The video title, I am the BDM Priority 1.
Yeah, we have fun over here in the Blood family. Lots of great people. Like I said, they were there and protecting me. I mean, I should probably be protecting them, right? With my T4s, protect all the big boys. But either way, it was a lot of fun, a really fun night here because we've been fighting for days. And when you finally, like, at level 3 pass, begin to really see that you're going to take in the victory, it's a lot of fun. It feels really good as well. And we still have a little bit of fighting going on. There are some DNS players still hanging out over here on this side. They're popping out of their cities. They're causing some havoc. Now, they may have a strategy up their sleeve. They have all these players over here. They're trying to build up people over here at the pass so they could do like a little two-pronged attack. One to get over the pass, take out our builders. The other to try and come in from behind and take us from behind. But it's going to be difficult. And I'm sorry if that sounded weird. That's not how it was intended. Things are looking really good. More BDO, and as soon as I'm done actually filming this right now, I'm going to bring another March or two up to support this bridge as well with my very strong, powerful T4s. Yeah, mages. That's fine. But you guys probably want to see what it actually looked like, right? Like what that battle looked like. So let's get that on here. I believe this is the one that we're looking for. So they were coming through for their push here. As you can see, we have BDO, BDM, all defending. They're funneling themselves through the opening of this pass, and we have so much splash damage dropping down on top of them. They're not even really able to make it through. Now, at the same time, as I just mentioned, some of those players that were in the cities behind were pushing from behind to try and take us out while we were trying to focus on this entrance here to the pass. It was not successful, though. We were able to pretty easily clear this out. BDO, massive T5 players over there. BDM, again, some very strong T5 players that really make it difficult to pass through such a narrow opening with all the splash damage that's able to be dropped. Now, I mean, that's about as far as they were able to get through before they were set back and kind of, pushed back to their pass. Essentially, we're locking them in right here. They're not going to be getting through the pass. Look at all the sad faces running away. There is some battling going on from behind as well, but really nothing that couldn't be cleaned up. I would anticipate another fight or two happen like this throughout the night tonight as they try their last-ditch efforts to try and push on through. DNS has been a great opponent throughout this war and all the wars that we've had inside of Server 32 inside of Call of Dragons. It's been a great experience inside of the server, 100%. But what I've been doing over the last couple of days is different than what I'm doing right here. Right here, I'm giving you a little bit of a summary video, showing you what's going on right now, what has happened, updating you on the past couple of days and bringing you up to speed on what's going on. But what I've been doing the past days prior to this was actually live streaming the events that are going on live. So rather than having a video prepared, we went live in the morning and we stayed live for about 3 hours, participated in the fight, and kind of just watched what went down as DNS and everyone started to fight on through. Now, if we take a look right here, we are right over there. I moved myself up from my final position, and to be honest with you, I could probably move myself up again as things get safer and safer. As we push people or push DNS further and further from the pass, we can move ourselves up, and this is going to be what we can consider home. This is going to be the new home. Nice resource nodes in here as well, and you know, I'm a king of resource nodes. Really like them quite a bit. It's just going to be, it's endgame. We have like 25 days left in the season, and then we start fresh, and that's going to be really exciting as well. I have never experienced a season 2. I was not in the early beta stages, so it's been really sad. Now look at the numbers here. You can see it right now. Look at our numbers. That's BDO, we're BDM in blue, and DNS is up top. They're just not going to have the numbers or the power, and they haven't throughout this war for Zone 3, which is why they've been pushed back, right? When we started streaming this stuff, I mean, if you look at my mouse cursor, we were fighting like right about here, right where I am gathering right here. That was where the fight began. They built out, we built out, we met. And I'm talking about BDO, BDM, all the BD families met with DNS and fought it out there. And then we, over time, we just inched our way over and inched our way over, taking them out along the way until we came ourselves all the way here. And we have made some major progress. Where I TP'd to right here today is probably where we started out this morning. We're probably somewhere around here. And look at the progress we've made. We've got another 1/3 of this entire zone since that time, which, if I'm looking at the clock right now, is really only 12 or 13 hours ago. So some really great progress, a lot of fun from the Blood family as well. And look at DNA, they're on the retreat right now. Try and give you some live looks at what's going on right now also. But I want to give a little bit of love right now to everyone in the Blood family. Super serious and on point in comms when it comes time to actually get business done, but able to have some fun, as you heard in the beginning of this video, with Volt and some of the other R4s and R5s. Just having a good time and really enjoying the game, because at the end of the day, this is a serious kingdom builder, but it's a game. We play these things for fun because they are games, and that's part of why I love being here. I love being part of the Blood family, and why I do what I do for a living, right? Because this is just fun. So looks, BDO is still holding the pass. We have BDK protecting the builders right here. Got to make sure that the builders are safe. You can't take all these players and send them up to the bridge, because that's going to leave them exposed. And then you're going to have DNS popping out of cities and poking at our builders. Whether the war is over or not, these are merits which turn into resources or whatever you want to purchase with those merits, and your merit count goes up, which is always nice. Speaking of merit count, my merit count now, okay, this is the end of the war, probably the end of the main action I'm going to be getting into. I have T4s and not T4.5s. And every time I get into an interaction or a fight or a battle, I usually have negative trades. I'm usually trying to find the T4s in the battles, but a lot of times I'm just getting involved with T5s. Even if I'm not getting hit, I'm taking counterattack damage, and my merits are super low. We started this war with 528,500 merits. 528,500. Now we have 569, so 570. If I round up to 530 that I started, 540, 50, 60, I've only had 40,000 merits throughout this entire war, participating quite a bit. It's just the merits that they come in at like 500 to 1,000 to 1,500 a pop, and that's all I'm able to go. But you know what? We will get there. We're grinding as fast as we possibly can with my budget, with my account, to the T5s that we're going to need to really be players. And the cool thing about this game is we can get there. We can have the T5 troops and tech. It may just take a little longer to get there, but we will get there and eventually be on a more equal level playing field with everybody else, and be able to participate and engage and be more effective in these events as time goes on. But as it sits, DNS, They don't have too much left in their tank at this time, but I do again want to give a lot of credit to them. This was an amazing and fun war to fight in, and you know, it was just really nice. It was fun. It was nice. It wasn't ugly. It wasn't messy. It was just a good experience. And well, you know what, guys? I love Call of Dragons, and I know you do too. It's why you're here. Now, if you missed any of the live action, it's because you're not subscribed to the channel. It's because you didn't ring the bell and you didn't do all of that stuff. So make sure you do that. So next time we go live, when some big event's happening inside of the game, you're there, you don't miss it, and we can hang out live because that's a lot of fun as well. A whole different element to what's going on here. Your final look at Zone 3 as the Blood family takes it over and runs the show. That's the war, guys. Maybe little things will happen here and there. If they do, I'll record them, maybe even throw them up as a quick video or a short, but we are in control. Much love to the Blood family, all divisions, and much love to Chisco for the tips while he came on my live stream a few days ago. Great tips, great tips. I'll see you guys tomorrow.